Well, thank you for joining me on the Vintage Farmhouse Antiques channel, where we show you the condition in a little more detail of some of the fine old china that we are listing for sale on the Vintage and Antiques website. And we've got three oval platters that we're going to show you today, matching circa 3 from the same period. These are 11.5 inch in length and 9.25 inch approximately in depth. The oval platter here is the pattern called Blue Pagoda, made by Swinnertons in the Olde Alton Ware branding. Just let me show you the factory marks on the reverse of this top one. Characteristic little blue village with a church in the top of the transferred pattern factory mark. Olde Alton Ware and England with the two round dots below it. Very characteristic period china mark used in the 1920s and 30s by Swinnertons. Platters are marked number 2. They are all identical in their period and quality. If I get glaze reflection for you, look at that. There are occasional knife marks on these, but nothing really that's going to cause you any concern. There is a little bit of glaze crazing on a couple of them with some linear cracks. Just let me show you. That was not the best example. Yes, this one on the reverse here. Very commonly where they've been stored in stacks, you've got this fine cracking over the glaze. Usually just affects the inner base plate. The surface on this one, even with that, look again, the glaze on here, very, very fine. Occasional little craze, but no chips. The rims are absolutely wonderful on these. They've been looked after and probably just used for display for the majority of their life. Let me just show you the third one. Last in the set of 3 that we've got listing. Again, a little bit of glaze crazing. This one's just got a slight indent mark there for a little bit of staining, which will probably bleach out. I love the little inner rim detailing on Blue Pagoda. It really does, when it's flat, give the impression of a slight ribbing on that raised elevated section where you come away from the flat base plate onto the rims. The rims on these serving dishes are sloped, so they can be used for sauces, gravies, meats, all sorts of things, as well as cakes or sandwiches. Again, this one has the fine glaze crazing on the rear, but again in very good condition. Again, mark 2, same size as the previous two, 11.5 by 9 and 2/5 sorry, 9.25 inch. So we'll put a link in the description below that will take you through to the website listing on the Vintage and Antiques website for these very fine platters. They are going to be listed individually for sale because not everybody's going to want a matching set of 3, but we'd love them to go together and remain as part of a set. They'll make a fantastic dresser display for any lover of blue and white china. Thanks for watching.